Welcome to the team. My name is Sachin Govender. They call me the millionaire student. My goal is to show you exactly how to make all your money back and earn a residual income of a minimum of $225 every month in your first 7 to 14 days by enrolling your first 6 members. Make sure you have a pen and paper ready to take down notes. This is my blueprint for building an organization of 200,000 plus members in the last 10 years in this industry, and for generating over $1 billion in sales, and how we've been able to build one of the fastest growing teams in the company. There's going to be a handful of you that go through this training, apply what I teach you exactly, and it's not only going to allow you to make your money back in the next 7 to 14 days, it can also set you up to be financially free. What you get out of this business is exactly what you put into this business. If you treat this business like a Mickey Mouse business, you will get Mickey Mouse results. If you treat it like a multi-million-dollar business, you will get million-dollar results from it. See, 99% of the world's income is earned by 1% of the world's population. Sadly, we're so stuck in the 99% that we don't even understand the 1% exists. We're sitting on so much of pain in life that we're so comfortable that we never ever want to get out of our comfort zone. And I want to help you get into the 1% today using the iGenius vehicle to help you set yourself free. So follow our system that's been proven to work. System stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money. And we've got our own system with Team Expansion Worldwide, which is our team. We want to help you get plugged in. If you look at a plug, if you remove it from your cell phone, eventually the cell phone is going to die. If you take the plug out of the TV cannot switch on anymore. Unfortunately, most of us that unplug from the system, eventually we're going to quit our dreams. They say motivation is like bathing. You got to do it every day. So it's so important for the person who enrolled you to send you the different links to join our Telegram group, our Facebook Team Expansion Worldwide group, and even our WhatsApp group. So you stay plugged in and you pretty much know everything about our business. First things first, have fun. The person who has the most fun always makes the most amount of money. This is not a job. This is literally a lifestyle. Step 1, you want to be in. I've seen so many people play half in or put half their foot into the water. You want to either be all in or all out. You got to realize what you have your hands on. This is a multi-billion-dollar company to be. Just like Amway, Herbalife, Avon, and Mary Kay, which has been around for 40 to 140 years, I believe iGenius is going to be a household name with or without me, with or without you, with or without anyone. We'd rather get in than watch it become a household name. So through following the system I'm giving you now, I've personally enrolled on average about 8 to 10 members per month. And over the past few months, that's turned into an organization of a few thousand members. Life is totally different now. I don't fight traffic to and from work. I live life on my own terms. It's so sad that so many people will spend so much of energy fighting traffic just to go to their job, to see their boss, to only know the opportunity that they're sitting with in iGenius. Yet they'll go back to their boss and say, boss, I saw this amazing concept. I got started off, but I'll still work for you for the rest of my life. I didn't do that. I started building my dream life because of these people on this actual picture. I changed my life because I wanted to build a legacy for my family. Managed to travel the world, first class, business class, to places like Dubai. This is in Malaysia. This is the top floor infinity pool in Singapore. Phuket, Thailand. This is in India looking at the Taj Mahal. This is the Sydney Opera House playing with kangaroos in Australia. Fiji, literally on a cloud 9 in the middle of the ocean in a bar. Watching Bayern Munich play soccer visiting the Porsche Museum, the BMW Museum, and even the Mercedes-Benz Museum in Germany, Paris at the Eiffel Tower, going to Disney World, in Moscow, Russia, the Billionaires Playground, Monte Carlo, Beverly Hills, one of the most expensive places in the world, sitting courtside with Floyd Mayweather, Leonardo DiCaprio, and so many celebrities watching the LA Lakers play live. Hawaii. This is one of the 7 wonders of the world in Rio, Brazil. Going to the museum in Kingston, Jamaica, Bob Marley. Speaking in front of 6,000 people in Romania, 6,000 in Singapore, 9,000 in Malaysia, 14,000 in Miami, 14,000 in Los Angeles, 25,000 in Texas. Buying my dream car at 21, an Aston Martin, 23, a Ferrari. Living in the 777 house, 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, 7 lounges, the former president's house in South Africa. None of this is here to impress you, but it's to show you the possibilities and the realization when you have the right why behind you. So step 2 is to develop your why. WHY stands for what hurts you, your reason, your purpose of doing what you're doing. Have a goal that inspires you to the point that success in this business is not just an option, it's a must. For me, it's freedom, and it's to leave a legacy for my son. It's also to be able to world school my son as he grows older, to teach my son history, not just out of the history books, but from the exact destinations around the world where the history actually happened. So create a why that inspires you to take action on making it a reality. Step number 3, you want to make a names list of at least 100 names. Make a list of the top 100 people in your life that you know by first name and have a good relationship with. I did not say make a list of the top 100 people that you think will join iGenius, because the people you think will join, the business won't. And the people you think won't join, they probably will. One of the biggest mistakes people make is to prejudge who is going to get excited about this business. Do not try to play mind reader. Do not try to play God. Your job is not to convince anyone to join iGenius. I'm going to repeat that. Your job is not to convince anyone to join iGenius. Your job is to simply do this. Show people what you're doing and have them understand it. That's it. Professionals sort, amateurs sell. So I want you to pause this video right now and write down a names list of 100 people. Okay, we're back. You're probably done with your names list. I want you to understand there's 2 types of people in life. There's chickens and eagles. Chickens are going to keep being chickens no matter what you say or do. They're going to continue complaining about their jobs, not having enough money, fighting traffic to and from work daily. And at the end of their life will be like most, unfulfilled. Eagles are not content with staying in the rut. Eagles are not content with living the status quo. Eagles are committed to having more freedom in their life. And here's the deal. The eagles will actually do something about it. To reach the top rank in iGenius, which on average, you'll earn well over $1 million per month in residual income, passive income, monthly income, whether you're dead or alive. Here's what you need to do. And the faster you do it, the faster you're going to achieve it. Sort through the chickens to find the eagles. So step number 4 is the invite. Here's a few rules you want to learn by. The less you say, the more you make. I see so many people verbally vomiting the entire iGenius presentation over an invite. If you try to explain it over the phone, they will almost never join. An invitation should take no more than 45 seconds max. And even if you are an amazing salesperson, you can do the best explanation in the world. Over the phone, they're probably not going to join because they're going to think that they have to do the exact same thing. Our system works. because we have a system that allows you to simply guide people to the information and let the information do the selling for you. 95% of the people in the world do not like to sell. So if you are personally trying to convince your own prospects, you are not going to be successful. My rule is this: I don't sell them anything about the business until they can see the entire presentation. If you email people the link to the presentation, if you Facebook or Instagram message the presentation, or if you post it on your social media status, they will not join. That's one guarantee. People have to know that this is a serious business and that you are all in on it. Emailing or posting on social media does not show that this is serious. If you give people the link over the phone to watch on their own, you will have a very small percentage chance of them enrolling. So to set yourself up for success, you want to set up an appointment either in person or on Zoom for them to see the presentation with you. So how do you invite? I'm going to give you two invites: a phone call invite and a text invite. The phone call invite, I'm going to phone my friend Dav. Hey Dav, it's Sashin. Real quick, I'm about to pop into a meeting, but when can I borrow 20 minutes of your time? I've got something I'm working on and I really need to run the idea past you. Nowhere in this invite did I explain the entire iGenius presentation. Less is more. Here's a second invite. Hey Dav, it's Sashin. Real quickly, on a scale of 1 to 10 right now, how serious are you about making, managing, and multiplying your money? Dav can say anything, but if he says anything close to 10, my answer to that, my reply to that would be, great. Can you meet me on this day, at this time, at this venue for 20 minutes? I've got something you have to see. I'm creating curiosity for Dav to meet me. The rest will be explained face to face. Now, if he asks, what is it? Remember this phrase: I wish I could explain it, but it would be like trying to give you a haircut over the phone. It's impossible. Or you could say it's 90% visual, but it won't take more than 20 minutes. When can I buy you a cup of coffee in the next day or two? Now I'm going to try and invite them on a text invite. If you're not confident, I love phone call invites because the closing ratio on them physically meeting you is so much more higher. When you invite via text, you got to understand they can respond whenever they want to. Sometimes in the busy schedule of most people, the text might even get lost. But here's a text: hey Dav, coffee this week? Very simple, literally only 5 words. Hey Dav, what are you up to right now? If they live outside your local area, hey Dav, when can you be in front of your laptop or phone with internet access for 20 minutes today? When they give you a time, you call them back at that time. Then you give them the YouTube link presentation only at that time. Again, you want to set an appointment and not simply give them the link to watch on their own, because we know what happens the majority of the time when we give out the link, they never get around to watching it. So set up an appointment, call them back, give them the YouTube link whilst you're on the phone. If they are busy, you'll ask them when are they free within the next 24 to 48 hours for 20 minutes. If they're still busy, end the call and let them know you'll try another time. We play to win. And if we can't win, we don't play. We're not in the begging business. We're not in the business of, going out there to hunt. We are the hunted. The worst mistake you can make is to keep asking for a different time because it makes you sound desperate. We know they're going to ask you, what is it? So I want you to remember the phrase I shared earlier. I wish I could explain it, but it would be like trying to give you a haircut over the phone. It's impossible. If they keep pressing you, you can say the following: Dav, I've known you for a long time. Do I have enough credibility with you to get 30 minutes of your time or 20 minutes of your time? If the answer to that is anything but yes, my recommendation is that you delete them from your phone. The key with the invite is having a sense of urgency and excitement. and realizing your job is not to convince them to join. It's simply to have them see what you're doing. What do you say? Pre-presentation. Well, I'm going to walk you through it. First, you want to share your why. So now you got them on the phone, you got them on Zoom, you got them in front of you. Before you even showed the presentation video, you want to share your why. You know, Dav, I'm doing what I'm doing because I have a son. I don't want him to work like how I worked. I want to leave a legacy for him. I want him to travel the world and learn history from the exact destination and not from the history books. I don't want him to stress at the age of 65, still having to work for money. Big deal, and I'm all in. Damn, this is the biggest thing I've ever seen. I am all in. I've been searching, praying, and looking for something like this. It doesn't matter to me. Either way, I want to just show you this presentation. I want to give you the opportunity to see it before I share this with the world. I don't want you to see me winning, driving my dream car, living my dream home, and you pointing a finger at me saying, I never showed to you on day one. And immediately after the presentation, I would then call my friend for a three-way call validation. Generally, the person who signed me up or the person that enrolled them. I want to make sure I validate this presentation with results. So what do you say post-presentation? Pretty amazing, isn't it? What membership fits your budget? Elite, premium, or select? When they respond, awesome. Do you have any questions or are you ready to get started? My goal is to get them started off right there and then. And as you've noticed, I've said elite, premium, or select. I go from highest to lowest. The number one reason why people don't join iGenius is because they're not asked. So do you have any questions or are you ready to get started? Big question mark. The most important part about what you do after the video is you gotta be excited and you gotta ask them if they're ready to get started. Introduce them to someone in your upline for a three-way call. You might want to phone your friend who enrolled you, someone who's got a success story, someone who's winning in this company. When at all possible, you might even bring someone in your upline with you to meet your friend and make it a two-on-one, 2 members and a guest. So this is your triangle of trust. Your upline is the person who enrolled you. Your friend is the person you've invited, and you. Between your upline and your friend, there is no credibility, zero credibility, okay? And between you and your friend, there's trust. So what you want to do is you want to take the trust between you and your friend and pass it on to your, pass it on to your upline and your friend by introducing your upline. And I would say stuff like, hey, there's this young guy, his name is Sachin Govender. He's doing exceptional things. He made his first $1 million at 21 years old through this profession. He made his first $10 million at 24. He's traveled to 90 countries, bought dream cars. His time is extremely valuable. I want you to listen to him, Dav, the exact same way you're listening to me right now. Dav meet Sachin, Sachin meet Dav. And I'm literally going to take a sewing kit and sew my lips because I don't want to say a single word after I introduce Sachin to Dav and Dav to Sachin. When you follow the system and show your top 100 list over the next 7 to 14 days, you should be able to enroll more than 6. Your first step is to actually enroll 2, which you'll rank up to the first rank in the company called Influence, also known as Binary Qualified. Then you add 2 more to that initial 2, which is 4, where you'll earn the top-up bonus. When you enroll 4, you make $25 per person. That's $100, plus you get topped up by an extra $75. So $175 every month, excluding all your one-off bonuses, which will, then when you enroll 2 more, which is 6 in total, you will earn back your money. You'll qualify for the top-up bonus, which will pay for your monthly fees, putting profit in your pocket monthly. And depending on what memberships those 6 are on, you can make much more than what you spent to join. Our next goal is to enroll 6 elite members, because when you enroll 6 elite members, you earn 1 share of 1% of the company's revenue for that month. On average, that's about $3,000 to $4,000 in a bonus. When you enroll 12 elite members, you would earn the X12 bonus. You would earn 1 share of 3% global sales for the whole company. As you can see, the young lady in the bottom, in the month of March 2022, she enrolled 26 elites and made over $52,000. This is insane. If you want to get to a full-time income and get financially free, you're going to have to double it. So you're going to show, instead of 100, you're going to show 200 as fast as you possibly can. And that, my friends, is the formula to skyrocketing your success in iGenius. Keep this in mind. This is a fun business and a simple business. Stay focused on having a ton of fun and not trying to reinvent the wheel by doing it your own way. I really want you to win from the bottom of my heart. The single greatest factor for your long-term success in iGenius is attending our training events. It's been statistically proven that distributors who attend our trainings earn 5 times more than those who don't. So what that means is that if you don't attend our trainings, you'll earn 5 times less than those who attend. So there's 2 types of events. There's your national events and there's your team local Super Saturday trainings. And it's critical to get to the next one. You want to get booked right now. So do not hesitate. Book your ticket immediately. These events are done by the top income earners who are going to show you exactly how they got to a full-time income. So to book these events, ask your upline or reach out to one of these top income earners in our team. These events are where you experience the major breakthroughs. Virtually every top earner in iGenius can attribute their success to these events. It actually scares me to think what my life might have been like if I hadn't gone to these events. I mean, everything in this video is a system I've outlined step by step. For you, it's the exact same system that has allowed me and many others to actually go out there and create our dream lifestyle. The system is proven to create 6- and 7-figure income earners and build teams of tens of thousands of people in over 70 countries around the world. So my advice is to listen to this training over and over until you know it like you know the back of your hand. Repetition is the mother of all skills. Repetition is the mother of all skills. As I record this out of, our team alone in iGenius is enrolling hundreds of new members every week. And not too long from today, that number will be tens of thousands a week. Mark my words, we will be a household name. iGenius will be $1 billion company. Everyone in your life, your friends, your family, your co-workers will all hear about iGenius. In fact, there is someone, if not multiple people in your life who you know on a first name basis will be joining iGenius. Your friend is going to join someone's team. If you don't call them first, it will be someone else's team and not yours. It's a foot race right now to guard and capture market share. So here's my advice. Work from 9 to 5 at your job to make a living, but work from 5 to 10 building your iGenius business to make you a fortune. This company can give you more freedom than you've ever had in your life. So here's your marching orders. Simply show this to 20 people, 100 people in the next 7 to 14 days and go get your 6. If you don't, please realize someone else will. There will also be a product fast start training video showing you how to use the iGenius products, especially the copy paste profit system. And I want you to understand, this is one of my favorite quotes that I've lived by for the past decade in this profession. You must do today what others won't, to have tomorrow what others don't. I look forward to seeing you around the world and literally helping you become one of our next big success stories. Stay blessed and don't forget to become the millionaire student Love you, appreciate your time, and I can't wait to help you win big. Let's go.